Odds and Comic Show. All right, welcome back. And so we're going to get right into this box of the 1999 Flair Showcase 24 packs. And again, we're looking for the Legacy and the Masterpiece collections. Now, the Legacy are numbered out of 99. The Masterpiece are 101s. There's two other insert sets, and there's also other numbered variations such as Showpiece to 1500, Showtime to 3000, and Showdown to 6000. There is the Wave of the Future to 1000 and the Measure of Greatness to 500. So it's really about the legacies. That's what you really want to hit out of here. The other insert sets are cool, but they're not like the other years. 97, 98 had some other inserts that were a little cooler. So this is 99, so a little easier to get and find. I've never opened it because, again, this is the time period where I was in between college or I just out of college and kind of working my first job. So this will be interesting. Here we go. Got a seal here. Cool looking box. And again, this is during, I call like the escalation of the hobby, where you just had tremendous competition to get people to innovate in this hobby space, and it created sets like this. There we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. Here is the inside flap for anyone who cares what that looks like. And we've got cool packs here. So again, it is 24 packs. This is a hobby exclusive single series. So I'm going to pull the packs out so I can get the box out of the way. I'm just trying to, this is a very interesting design. For a box, it's actually hard to get the packs out. So I don't want to damage anything. Oops, sorry. Making a big mess here as I'm trying to get these packs out. So there we go. I got the last of them out. There we go. We get the box out of the way. All right. Wow. All right. We're going to start here. 24 packs of this 99 footer Flair Showcase. I've been wanting to open Flair Showcase for a while. I definitely want to open all years, just like I started with 95 Select. Kind of first year Select. We're starting kind of the last year of Flair Showcase of the 90s. So here we go. And they have insert sets, odds everywhere. So you definitely know the odds of whatever you're going to be getting. They're right there. So if anyone's curious. Oh man, here we go. And so this is interesting because I figured it would be a box when I first thought about opening this, but then they are regular packs. And again, the 99 design is my favorite design of the base card. You can see these are some really pretty designs, and should be wearing gloves, but I am not. So there is Showcase Power. And again, if you want to know numbering, we'll get some number cards. We'll find it. But that's just a beautiful card. Eric Karros, Charles Johnson, Bernard Gilkey, and Tony Gwynn. You can see these are all, they say Showcase Power. Then these say Showcase Passion. So I got 2 passions and the rest powers in that pack. I think the highlight was obviously the Tony Gwynn there. And again, going back to the whole checklist, I mean, you can see it says, passion and power. I mean, they're literally, base insert sets. base cards. So Passion. Then you get to the Showdown, Showtime, and Showpiece, and those are numbered. So that pack was all base. But again, compared to modern cards, those cards would all look like inserts because they're all just so cool looking. Here we go. We got the checklist. And I liked it when the checklists were regular cards. You know, they started doing these like paper checklists around this time. So here is a Passion, Moses Alou. A Power, Ray Durham. A Passion, Chano Park. A Power, Calvin Pickering. Now, as far as, and then a Power, Jared Ray. This Pickering shows you some just scratches on his face. That's why even the base cards in this set are very difficult to grade. I'll show you the back on the two cards. Very difficult to grade. These cards scratch very easy. So even I've seen some base cards, like Griffey base cards from the set, sell pretty well in the high grade just because they're very difficult to get without any sort of scratches. And they're very easy to do fingerprints. Obviously, I'm not wearing gloves, so you know that could create fingerprints. So sorry for that for people who are very sensitive to that part of a card opening. But here we go. Roberto Alomar. That is, again, Passion. So we haven't hit anything but Passion and Power. Randy Wen. Andy Benez. Todd Hundley. That's a Power. And there's our first very cool card. There's King Griffey Jr. And that is Power. So that's a base card. Looks very nice. There's the back. So we will get a sleeve and put Mr. Griffey. Let me do this. Sorry, just taking a little bit of a timeout to. These cards are a little bit thicker than normal, so I'm putting them in a sleeve. Then I am going to put them in a top loader just for some added protection, because I do not want to damage Mr. Griffey. There we go. So there we go. Mr. Ken Griffey Jr. The Power Flair Showcase. It is cool base card. I'll try to put him in the light. So he's a little shiny, but not going to glare back in your face. So yeah, that is our first actual hit of, in my opinion, a hit of the break, because all Griffey cards to me from this set would be a hit no matter if it's a base or not. It's a really cool product here. So first card there. All right. So we don't have to worry about hitting a Griffey base card. We already hit one. All right. So Tino Martinez. Passion. Here's one upside down. It is Micah Bowie. Oh man, that's our showcase. Micah Bowie, numbered to 1500. So a little disappointed. I mean, obviously, you hope to get, the Griffey would have been awesome to hit, but it's you get what you get, in these kind of products. So there's Micah Bowie. It is numbered out of 1500. There we go. So, not the player we were hoping for, but it's still cool to hit a card number out of 1500. So, not the legacy. So we cool. Still got a shot at the legacy there. And then to base, Manny Ramirez and Larry Walker. There you go. So hopefully we can, and again, the showcase yeah, they don't really have, they're just numbered. The showpiece showcase, yeah, it's just numbered to 59. It doesn't have odds, so I don't know if you get more than one of those a box, but it was upside down, so that gives me some idea of how to determine when I hold something. These are very cool. Again, base Passion Mike Piazza, Steve Finley, Ricky Leday, Damian Easley, and there is Derek Jeter. And that is the power. So we'll go ahead and put him in a sleeve. And put him in a top loader. So I think these cards are really cool and really special. And I'll look at these cards later on to see if they're worth grading. But we've hit the Jeter and the Griffey base and a showcase. Number to 1500 of Micah Bowie. So pretty good start, honestly. Pretty good start. Damian Easley. Edgar Martinez, Passion. Oh, this pack's all flipped. Tomko, Passion. Shannon Stewart, Power. Gabe Kapler, Power. So all base pack there. All right. So another cool base card. I'll put it right here. And we will put Mr. Bonds in a sleeve. And like we did before, we shall put him in a top loader. As soon as I can find a regular top loader in my giant pile of stuff over here. It's like, well, I've got top loaders, but they're all like too big. And all right, well, we'll just put him in a penny sleeve for now. We'll get a top loader in a second. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, it's like, it's a mess. Sorry. A lot of stuff going on over here. All right, I've got a top loader now. Whew. All right, Mr. Bond. So there we go. All we need now is Frank Thomas. So we got the Bonds, we got the Jeter, we got the Griffey. So we're doing pretty good. All right, let's finish this pack. We got an upside down card. There's Derek Bell. So there's an upside down. There's a Gary Sheffield. And that is a showcase. So I'm trying to figure out what the difference. This one's numbered to 3,000. So it's interesting that they don't say what the insert says on the front like it does for the other sets. So knowing that this is 3,000, I can surmise that this is the Showtime, and the Micah Bowie was a showcase because of the numbering. My deductive reasoning says that is the case. So there we go. Gary Sheffield does have a little bit of a case for the Hall of Fame. So I wouldn't say, let's say if he made it, it's not like crazy. A lot of people don't think he's going to make it just because he didn't have a career as long as, or as great for as long as he needed to make the Hall of Fame. But there's no doubt that he was very good for a very long time. That's our second numbered base card, Gary Sheffield. And then the last two cards, Brocious and Troy Gloss base cards. So, kind of fun product for sure. As you get more and more into it, you can tell just how much love was put into this product. They definitely made this product as nice all around as they could. Here we go. Jim Thome. Jeff Bagwell, so he's a Hall of Famer. Paul O'Neill. Bernie Williams. And move on. So we haven't hit any actual inserts. We've hit only parallels of base cards. Or not even really parallels, but sort of the short print versions of some of these cards. Now, we got some things going on this pack. But we're starting out with a Chipper Jones base card. And we're going to move right into a Matt Williams. And then we've got the upside down card, so we know what that means. And it is our number 2, 6,000. Oh, they thought 6,000 in the last two cards. Another Chipper Jones. So that's the second Chipper Jones base card. It's interesting. But I don't know why they thought 6,000 was limited. Well, I guess I do know, because 10,000 was limited at one point in the hobby. So this is the showdown. So we've hit the showdown, the showtime, and the showpiece. So, and again, really pretty cards. I would love to hit one of the big four of the 90s, you know, Thomas, Griffey, Jeter, Bonds. But we hit Jeff Kent, Gary Sheffield, and Micah Bowie. So I'd say it's a little below average, if I was going to just be honest. No Hall of Famers in that lot. I guess I can flip them this way so you can kind of see the cards a little bit better. So, yeah, I mean, but overall, still a really fun product, and hopefully we're not done with hits. We get a few more cards that are really awesome, because we still have a lot of packs left. There's Michael Barrett. Again, just super shiny, super pretty Alex Gonzalez. All right, so we're doing more. Ray Langford. This is Raul Mondesi and another number 2, 6,000. All right. So definitely hitting more of these per box. So hit 2 of the number to 6,000 short prints, I guess you want to call them, or you know, show piece, showtime. Gotta learn the names because these are don't roll off the time. But that was number to 6,000. So again, that is the showdown. So showdown is the easiest one, then showtime, then showpiece. So that's 4. So we'll see if we get any more. All right, Bartolo Colon. Always good to see him. Johnny Damon. Well, look at Speak of the Devil. And then we'll end it with Rondell White and Travis Lee. But we got a Bartolo Colon, and it's numbered to 3,000. All right. Very cool. I said it's always good to see Bartolo Colon. I'm a big fan of his. I really think the guy was way above average for a long time of his career. Just, you know, had a really good MLB career. Not a Hall of Famer. I mean, you know, but he's definitely someone who was very fun to watch play, especially towards the end of his career when he was kind of like just someone who people kind of just rooted for because he looked like, a beer league softball player towards the end there. He looked like anyone could go out and do what he's doing. All right, back at it. Surprising the number of cards I'm getting. Actually, they're numbered. It's actually very surprising to me. So this is actually really fun. Jim Edmonds, Millwood, Luis Gonzalez, Moses Alou, Carlos Delgado. And I also appreciate we're not getting a ton of doubles in this head. Or in this break, sorry. I always use breaks late. I always do weird things. Because I'm a little tired. But I'm loving this. I'm getting ready to go to Chile. I'm leaving for Chile tomorrow. Just so people know where I'm coming from. I got a pack in the morning. And I'm leaving at 1 p.m. to go to Atlanta, then Atlanta to Santiago. Jeff Cyril, Randy Nguyen, Vinny Castilla, and Sammy Sosa. The one thing I have noticed is there's very little Pirates in the cards we pulled so far. So this is kind of like when the Pirates started to really suck. So yeah, not a lot of Kevin Young cards at this time period. All right, Bernard Gilkey. Him as a diamond pack looks so weird. Edgar Alfonso. There's something here, maybe. Yep. Something here. Ooh, I think we got away with the future. It's definitely a number to 1,000. And here we go. Wow. So this is cool, guys. This is they're using the jambalaya technology to make these kind of like a 3D looking card. Wow. Those cards are wild. They are cool cards. Wow. Number to 1,000. Very cool. It's just unfortunate that a majority of these 90s players just didn't pan out. If for example, Eric Chavez had been a Hall of Famer, think about how much more these products would be worth that we're opening. Because they're not worth a whole lot. Because other than, again, the stars, there's Garcia Parra and Greg Vaughn, the rookies never really panned out in the 90s. It was weird. There was just a huge drought. I mean, you had Scott Rowland, you have, players who did eventually, have Hall of Fame careers where they're not like super duper stars. Kind of have a drought of a few years before you got to 2001. So like from 96, 97, 98, 99, there was just not a lot of huge Hall of Fame talent coming through baseball. It took till 2001 when you had Ichiro and Pujols to really spur that again. And here's Canseco look at how just huge he got. I mean, this dude looks like a comic book character. He just got so big, he just couldn't play anymore. But yeah, very comical on Canseco. All right, David Justice. And we hit another number card, Scott Brocious. So here is one numbered out of 3,000. There's Edgar Renteria and Michael Barrett. I do think that Renteria has a case for the Hall of Fame. Honestly, I do. Maybe a take that no one likes, but I do think he is a player that has a case, has a shot, due to the position he played, the longevity, just above average batter for the most part. He's got a little bit of a case. There we go. So that's our third card number out of 3,000 that we've hit. And we haven't had good luck just because we haven't hit a player who probably is a Hall of Famer yet, but we've definitely hit a lot of them. There's Clemens, Leiter, and again, here's another one, but it's Charles Johnson. Then number to 6,000. We get Rivera and Micah Bowie. So we got the Micah Bowie rainbow going, where we have his actual toughest card. Well, maybe from kind of the base set. So for those keeping score at home, this is the 7th numbered card that we pulled, or 8th in the box. So we've got 6 of the Showtime Showpiece type cards, 1 Wave of the Future. And we've hit 1 Griffey, 1 Jeter, and 1 Bond. So overall, not too bad. Not too shabby. Calvin Pickering, Mike Lighter, Vigio. And there's another Bonds. I'll just put him a sleeve for now. I don't want to fumble around for more top loaders. As we'll just put him in a sleeve. Put him right here with the other Bond. So we've now pulled both Bonds base cards. So every player looks like has a couple, 2 base cards. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it was Ken Griffey. It's Ken Caminiti. Such a tease there. Cam, Franco, Devin White, Domi, and Scott Hunter. So down to 6 packs. So 1/4 of the box left. Pack feels a little thicker. I don't know if that means anything or not. We're doing it backwards. It's a rookie mistake there. There's a Derek Jeter, so we'll put him on the side here. Warren Morris, there's a Pirate. There we go. There's a Bucko. There's a guy who never panned out. Jeff Kent. Todd Helton. Sean Green and Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones definitely is getting more conversation about being in the Hall of Fame conversation. There's Mr. Jeter. There we go. Get Mr. Jeter sleeved up. So both Bonds. So we hit 2 Bonds, 2 Jeters. Can we hit the second Griffey base card? Let's hope we can. All right. Rafael Palmeiro, who would have been a Hall of Famer if he didn't lose his mind and point his finger. David Cone, David Wells, Albert Bell. So nothing in that one. He would have just been more humble and really just not even showed up to that hearing. He would have been much better off. Mike Caruso, Doug Glanville, Dean Neagle, who was a former Pirate, Ellis Burks, and Tony Clark. Down to 3 packs, guys. Will we hit another number card? Will we get a legacy card? Will we hit a masterpiece? Stay tuned. We shall see. Guerrero. Dean Palmer. All right. We hit a Darryl Kyle card, which is cool. Number to 6,000. So, Cam and Pat Burrell. So that's our 9th number card. Wow. 9th number card here. 9th number card. Well, we shall see. Do I have one? There we go. So yeah, I mean, look, this product is, if you can find it at a good price point, I think a good price point for this product is around $300. I know people want to get $400 to $450 for it, but I think $300 to $350 is probably a good price point, just because of how rare and how much, this product was definitely short printed from a case print run, so there's not like tons of the cases were made. I think for $300 it's a fun rip. I think for $300 to $350, $400 plus, it's not as, it's just, you're not going to get, you get some shots, some good cards, but definitely there's the inserts in this product are definitely not top tier versus other years of showcase where you don't have to hit a legacy to get a good card. You just have to hit a cool insert. And we didn't hit any inserts yet. Chavez. So I just think that the other years, are more expensive because there's more than just the legacy cards to hit, which are hard to hit. You can see we didn't hit one at all on this break. Yet, I say yet, got one more pack. One more chance. Last pack mojo. That's an actual thing. There's something backwards. So see what it is. Paul O'Neill. Whatever it is to Bobby Higginson. So whatever. Oh my God. It is the legacy. Shot to the heart. Oh my gosh. We pull the legacy. These are so cool. The thing I love about the legacy this year is the blue print on these cards is outstanding. So the card itself, design-wise, is a home run. The numbering right there. I just wish that wasn't Bobby Higginson. That's the only thing. Oh, it is such a cool looking card. So, I mean, that's the thing about it. You cannot, in this world of box breaking, is, you hit the card that you wanted, the legacy, just not the player, which is what happens. Which is why the cards are worth so much money. If you do get one of these Griffey cards, it's worth a lot of money. And rightly so. Great design, hard to hit. But there we go. I don't know. Sorry. The Higginson. So we'll do a little recap. I think it was a really fun break. I'll sort a little bit here so we can put them all in order of kind of rare to least rare. So rarest was the Higginson we hit in the final pack. Then we started out with the Micah Bowie, number to 1500. And then we hit a couple of 3000. So we hit the Gary Sheffield, the Bartolo Colon, the Scott Brocious. And then number to 6000, we hit Darryl Kyle, Charles Johnson, Raul Mondesi, Jeff Kent, who is getting a little Hall of Fame play. The one insert we did hit the Wave of the Future, number 2, a sweet 1,000 cards. And these are very cool cards. They have the Jambalaya technology. Just really cool looking cards. We hit that. And then on the base, just the base cards, we hit both Barry Bonds base cards, both Derek Jeter base cards, and then one Ken Griffey Jr. base card right there. There it is, guys. That is my break of 99 Flair Showcase. Let me know what you think in the comments. What's your favorite cards? Did you guys open this product when you were younger or even later? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.